Hey everyone, Megan Golf Pro here. Day 2 at the West Florida Golf Tour. Steve Buzza's back on the putting green, actually getting a chance to warm up this morning, which will be very helpful. So, range is still closed due to how much rain there was the last few days. So, they have opened it if you want to hit your own golf balls and you know, either leave them out there or go pick them back up, which is better than nothing. So Steve shockingly has an early tee time, 7:30, so we'll be hitting the tee momentarily.
What?
Yep. How you feeling? I like it.
Feeling iron. It'll be a bit wet out there today, but can I beat my score of yesterday? Or will I be retiring? Find out.
Had a bit of a block out there, but good decision to take iron off the tee. Okay guys, as you can see, Steve is safely here on the side. Not quite in the fairway, but took an iron off the tee, which was a smart play. Yesterday he blasted into the water over there with his driver, so he's going to have less than he had yesterday. Yesterday he was down over by that tree and had about 200 yards. So looks like he's just gonna have a little iron into the screen. Alright, so he is on the dance floor. Looks like he'll have an opportunity to make birdie here. Had a chance to hit a few warm-up balls today. I think he hit about 4 on the driving range with some practice balls. Gave it a good effort, but didn't break as much as he anticipated. Decided to take an iron off the tee today, which was a great play. Had a nice second shot in there. Alright, so Steve is about 215 yards out. Took a utility iron off the tee, which, you know, is a smart play. He hasn't had a chance to really warm up, so these will allow him the opportunity to make some confident swings early on, and then he can unleash the big dog. So let's see here. 215 for him. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. No golf ball, which is not a good sign. We'll have to find out where he ended up there. Okay guys, this is where he ended up in the sand bunker. They're certainly not as wet as they were yesterday, which is good, and like I said, this is the strength of his game. So, oh, hit the flag, and he will have about 8 feet to make his par. Alright, so he'll walk away with a bogey, unfortunately, there, and so Steve with a little wedge in, 107 yards. Alright, so he's safely on the dance floor. As you can see, it is not a green that you want to go over on, so he played that really nicely. It's not really doing it any justice. This would be a tremendously hard up and down. If he hit it over the green, it just drops straight down from there. Alright, so Steve's looking at 21 feet here for his birdie putt. And he made the 2-footer. Steve Buzza here on the par 5 with the utility off the tee. Perfectly down the middle of the fairway. Okay guys, so he's got 260 yards. He decided to hit the 7-iron here on his second shot. Okay, so didn't really hit it that great, but par 5, he'll have an opportunity to get that one up and down for birdie. Alright, so par 5, Steve has less than 100 yards in here. Little wedge. Definitely taking a different approach today, taking a lot of utilities off the tee. He has yet to hit his driver, so definitely noticing an improvement since he's done his gap testing and being able to dial in his wedges. It was very interesting, if you didn't get a chance to see that yet, that his intention of what he thought his wedges distances were actually really different than what they actually were. So he'll have about 20 feet for birdie. So Steve has 21 feet here, a little downhill putt for birdie. Oof. Really good effort. Okay, good par. So 1 over,
Had that first one.
heading into par 3. Alright, 155 yards here on this par 3. Gave it a really good effort on that birdie on the last one. Just missed it a little low, hitting the putts pretty firm. I think he tried to just take a little break off of the last one since he missed the other one high and then missed that one low. So he's very close to getting calibrated in there and dialed in to start making his putts, but you know, always preferable to miss on the high side to give it a chance. Looks like he's going to have about 35 to 40 feet here for his birdie attempt. So this is Steve's attempt at birdie here on the par 3. He's given himself a lot of opportunities here to make a run at birdie today, which, you know, is far less stressful of a round than it was yesterday. So a lot of smart plays off the tee, which I know is not easy for him to do because he loves to be aggressive on the golf course. So seems pretty confident today rolling the putts, and he made it. Wonderful birdie there. Had to have been at least 35 feet, and that's going to be good for the confidence. Taking it back to even par and feeling good. Perfect utility off the tee. And he'll be perfectly down the middle of the fairway. Alright, so Steve ended up in the front right portion of the green. He's going to be putting a pretty long lag putt up the hill for his birdie. But much better place to be than where he was yesterday. Surprisingly, he didn't have them tend it, so get up there. Good save, 3 foot for par. So he still remains at even, heading to the par 3. Little celebration. Much less stress than we had yesterday out here. And, hey, even safe to say that maybe the glass is half full today. So my glass is half full, his glass is half full. That is a good sign. Got a full glass.